Hi, Steve Stine from GuitarZoom here, and today what I want to do is talk to you about using the up strum or the up pick in an economy setting that enables you to make your patterns that you're playing, your picking patterns, a little bit smoother. Now, we know that when we can play patterns, we can do them all with down strums, right? So I could play downs on everything, that sort of thing. Or we can do alternate picking where we play down, up, the whole time. You know, something like that. But what economy picking is that we're using our downs and our ups in different ways. It's not just one pattern to accommodate whatever our situation is. And basically, kind of the way to think about this in your head is you're going to be using the up to send your pick from the lower part of the guitar to the upper part of the guitar so you can start whatever pattern over again. Because if you think about it, if I do them all as downs, I wind up down here at the end, and I still got to come back and start all over again. So I can use this idea of economy picking to throw the pick back up towards the top so I can start all over again. So I don't have to do alternate picking the entire time if I don't want to, but it works really great to kind of make things easier for me just to get that pick back up so I'm ready to go as quickly as possible. So I've got a little pattern here. Now this pattern isn't in 4/4, it's actually a combination of two different patterns that I'll show you. And it's based off a D sus4 chord. So I'm just playing a D chord and taking my middle finger off the guitar. Okay, so the first part of the pattern is going to go like this. I'm going to play. That's all I'm going to do. Okay, so what's happening there is I'm playing 4, 3, 2, 1, and then I'm returning to 3, to 2, and then I'm done. So I've got a bigger pattern of 4, 3, 2, 1, and then a little pattern that is 3 and 2 there. Okay? And in this instance, you're going to see I'm going to add in that up pick or that up strum on the first string, which sends my pick towards the top again, so I can go back to that third string. Like that. Instead of going down, 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 and then having to jump over, my pick is already transitioning going up because of that up pick that I did to be able to do the down on the third string. Okay, now I have one more, which is the second string, and I'm going to play that as an up because I want to send it back to the top to start all over again. So my pattern looks like this. So I'm going down, 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 up, down, up. And again, I'm not thinking about the downs and the ups so much in my head as much as I am envisioning as I get to the end of whatever the pattern is, however you think about your pattern. And I want to head towards the top of the guitar in some capacity. You see, I hit that up, which gets me ready on the third string, and then I hit up on the second, which gets me ready to start the pattern over again. Okay, so it's very much a feel thing when you get into economy picking where you're not following the rules of absolute, where you're always picking down or you're always picking up or you're always picking, down and up, alternate like that, which there's instances when you need to do those things. But this is just an option, and I find it very, very useful as I get my patterns faster. Okay, it just feels very comfortable to me to do those up strums, which kind of tells my brain, it alerts my brain that I'm starting all over. I'm going back towards the top. Okay? Now, the second part of this is another pattern. It's the same pattern, but it's just a bit longer. And basically, the second pattern is this. Okay, so what's happening there is I'm going 4, 3, and then 2. I'm doing as an upstroke. Now, I'll get into the ups in a second. Let's just look at the actual pattern. So I'm going 4, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2. Okay, now you'll notice I'm doing a lot of rotation getting back to that third string. Okay, so I'm going 4, 3, and then 2, 3, and then 1, 3, and then 2 again at the end. Okay, now again, I could do all those with down strums and it would be just fine. But what I'm going to do is every time I have to target that third string when I'm below it, when I'm down here, okay, I'm going to do an up strum. So I've got down, down, up, down, up, down, up. So that's what that pattern would be. Okay. And after a while of doing that, you'll get really comfortable with that feeling of just moving that hand back and forth, similar to when you strum. That sort of thing. Okay, so now I've got my first pattern and my second pattern. Okay, and again, I did this on purpose. I tried to make them so it's not just 4/4, so it's the same old thing that you do all the time. I tried to give it a little bit of spice as best I can by just making it a little bit odd. Okay, so when you play this, so what you can do in practicing this is you can just work on the first part. You know, you can just work on over and over and over, just getting comfortable with that flow of that up pick. You know, just getting comfortable with that. And then once you've got that, then you can look at the second pattern, which has got, again, the purpose of it is to give you multiple up and downs. So you can feel that kind of motion like that. And I guess to a lesser degree, but certainly is trying to put the two patterns together and feel something that is not just standard 4/4 time. I mean, you can make it 4/4 very easily. Okay, and then lastly, what you can do with it is try and accent the D, the fourth string, as you play this. See what I mean? So as you keep playing, you can your ears or the listener or whoever really hears that root note or that bass note. It sounds really neat as well. So there's an accenting thing that you can do as well. All right, so practice hard, take care, speak soon, and make sure you stay positive with this stuff. Take it slow if you've never done this before. And like I said, break it apart a little bit and work up each section. And then when you get it together, you know, let me know. You can always jump on the Facebook community page, GuitarZoom community page, and post yourself playing something like this and let me see it, and let's chat about it.